In 1888, the streets of London were gripped by fear. A shadowy figure stalked the East End, committing crimes so shocking that they would echo through history. The world came to know him by a name sent in a letter to police: Jack the Ripper. For more than 130 years, his identity has remained one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time. But today, new forensic techniques, modern research, and recently re-examined evidence have reignited a dangerous question. Do we finally know who Jack the Ripper really was? Jack the Ripper was linked to a series of crimes in Whitechapel, London during the late 1800s. Despite massive police investigations, interviews, and public pressure, no one was ever officially charged. At the time, London lacked modern forensic tools. There were no fingerprints, no DNA testing, no surveillance cameras. Witness statements conflicted. Evidence was lost or contaminated. And the killer disappeared as suddenly as he arrived. Over the decades, hundreds of suspects have been proposed, from artists and doctors to royalty and politicians. But most theories relied on rumor, not proof. Until now. One name has continued to resurface in modern investigations: Aaron Kosminski. Kosminski was a Polish immigrant who lived in Whitechapel at the time of the crimes. He was known to local authorities and was later admitted to a mental asylum. At the time, police suspected him, but lacked enough evidence to charge him. For over a century, his name faded into speculation. Then came a controversial piece of evidence: a shawl, allegedly recovered from one of the crime scenes. For years, the shawl sat unnoticed, until modern researchers decided to test it. In recent years, scientists claimed they extracted DNA from the shawl. They compared it to living descendants of the victim and living descendants of Aaron Kosminski. The result? A genetic match was reported between the shawl and Kosminski's family line. Supporters of the theory called it groundbreaking, claiming this was the first scientific link to the Ripper's identity. Media headlines exploded. Jack the Ripper finally identified. But not everyone was convinced. Many experts have raised serious concerns. First, the shawl's authenticity is disputed. There's no official record proving it came from the crime scene. Second, the DNA used was mitochondrial DNA, which cannot identify a single individual. It can only narrow down a family group. Third, the item may have been handled by hundreds of people over 130 years, increasing the risk of contamination. Some scientists argue the results are suggestive, not conclusive. So the question remains: is this real proof or just another theory? Even with modern science, the truth is unsettling. Jack the Ripper lived in a time of extreme poverty, overcrowding, limited policing, and deep social inequality. Records were poorly kept, evidence was mishandled, and many voices were ignored. It's possible the real killer was known, but protected by the system, or that crucial evidence was lost forever. So, did new evidence finally expose Jack the Ripper? Or are we still chasing shadows through London's fog-covered streets? One thing is certain: as long as questions remain unanswered, Jack the Ripper will never truly rest. And the truth may be buried deeper than we ever imagined.